We will see what the DOJ does. Meantime, let's bring in Jonathan Turley, George Washington University law professor and a Fox News contributor. Jonathan, in its arguments, the DOJ contended that the appointment of a special master was too late, but you have said that you believe that it still has a lot of value.
Well, I think it does. And for all the people making both these arguments, are a little conflicted. Some say this doesn't matter. Then they say, but this is going to destroy the investigation. And she's well beyond her limits. The attacks on this judge are really astounding. I mean, it is part and parcel of what we've seen for the last 6 years. But this judge is taking a modest step, in my view, to reassure the public, to address these constitutional questions. The fact is that the DOJ was unlikely to issue any indictment before the midterm elections in 60 days. This does not prevent them from continuing their investigation. They can't use the documents, but they can interview witnesses as to what was known was that the contents of these boxes, whether there was efforts to move any contents, whether there was any efforts to conceal. They can continue those lines of questioning with witnesses, which go to the elements of crimes like obstruction. And what's astonishing about the heat in the rhetoric against this judge is that the special master is an extension of her authority. They're used all the time. Now, it is extremely rare to see it at this point, but she is allowed to look at documents in camera. She's also allowed to have someone else look at documents in order to create a record upon which she can rule. One of the big issues here, John, that was a major victory for the Trump team is that she said, I don't believe that it is a settled law that Trump had no executive privilege arguments that he could make. You know, the Justice Department put forward some very extreme statements. And she said, in my view, the Supreme Court has never answered that question.
Yeah, and the Department of Justice suggesting that it's not going to give back any of the documents because it was all part and parcel of retrieving the classified top secret SCI documents, so you're not getting them back. You mentioned the criticism of the judge. You pointed out in a column that you wrote on jonathanturley.org that some of that came from Norm Ornstein, who's with the American Enterprise Institute, who tweeted the following, quote, a reminder that Judge Cannon should never have taken this case. It was in the hands of the magistrate judge. She was picked by Trump's lawyers solely because she was a Trumpist in a jurisdiction nowhere near Mar-a-Lago. She has, and it should be in effect, engaged herself in obstruction of justice. I've known Norm for years. He's typically a reasonable fellow, but that's pretty strident language.
Yeah, that was really jaw-dropping. I don't expect that the judges' chambers are going to be raided next. The fact is that these arguments are saying, how dare you countermand the representations made by the Department of Justice? How dare you, Judge, look at these documents? And by the way, the magistrate serves on these cases to assist the Article III judge. She's the Article III judge. Many people felt that they should have had an Article III judge sign off on this warrant. But it's perfectly breathtaking to see these attacks saying that she's now part of a crime of obstruction. All of these figures, including many liberals, are saying it's just absolutely outrageous that anyone would doubt the FBI and would question the representations of the DOJ. The judge said, look, the record already shows that you made mistakes. Your team did not function as intended. It's clear that you have material here that was not within the scope of the warrant. You've admitted that you likely picked up privileged information. And then she says you also got a lot of other things like medical records. And the Department of Justice's position is we don't have to give anything back because it's all evidence of the mix of material. Well, that's a pretty extreme argument, and yet many of these people are just waving it by.
Yeah, including Frame Time magazine covers as well. Jonathan Turley, glad you understand all of this stuff and can make sense of it for us. Appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.